what's up.
Hey.
Are we live?
Yeah,
We
kind
will
of.
be soon.
Kind of.
Man, what a game, man. Alex, what a game.
Oh, jeez, man.
Oh.
Brutal games. Just brutal.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Samay.
Hello.
All right.
Come on.
As soon as we get you guys framed up, we will go. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Counting you
Yep.
in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to Winner Stays, and we have the gladiators here, Samay Reina and Mr. Llama Alex. Samay, congratulations. That was an incredible match. How did you keep your composure when Alex climbed back? You won that clutch final game. What was going through your mind
I
as
had
you were
no
playing
idea,
it?
I had no idea it was the last game. I was just playing it and suddenly a game would abort and I'm like, oh, this is over. So, you know what happened in Bullet? In Bullet, I started winning in the beginning and I got very complacent. Okay, this is simple. Bullet is easy. Alex is very slow. And then suddenly, Alex just starts playing so fast and so good. And he wins 3 games in a row or something. And then I'm like, okay, I have to focus on this last game. This is it. And, then the last match happens. I did not know, by the way, it was the last match. The Game Awards, I'm like, oh my God. Thank God.
That's the typical way that these matches end. So what ended up happening was the time expired, and that last match was the tiebreak. The tiebreak format is that if you guys are tied at the end of the match, it goes into one bullet. And since you guys were in the zone just firing off, just let that one go. And unfortunately, it's just one game. So Alex,
Yeah.
I mean, it comes down to that one game. You were saying you were happy to put on a good show. That you did, and damn near came close to winning it. How do you feel about your play overall?
Not amazing. I felt great in the 5 minutes. I felt like once I settled in, I mean, obviously the first game was pretty pathetic, giving up a back rank. That was like the wake up, welcome to playing chess again.
We don't talk about those.
We don't talk about it. But after that game, I felt really strong through all of it. So I was feeling really good coming off the 5 minutes. When we got to the 3 minutes, things just I play 5 minute. I anything faster than 5 minutes I just couldn't do it. So I was still in like 5 minute mode, and I just got down on time in a lot of games. I'd be like a minute and a half behind, and then I'd see the clock and then just kind of like rush out moves. And then the one that really hurt was when I had the win, but I ran out of time and just gave my I could have traded for a draw, but I don't know. I mean, I just was like not thinking. I should have just traded straight up, but I really wanted to somehow win it, but obviously I couldn't. So it was just very stupid of me to not trade for the draw, and that ended up costing me in the end. And then bullet games, I'm not in a mode for bullet. The first like 4 games, I was just, it was embarrassing. I was sitting there playing like a 1100, and he was just not missing anything. He just took all the pieces, and I was like, all right, I guess this is how we're going. But then it came back, then
What happened to you suddenly, man? Like, you just started playing so well and so fast.
Oh, I called Cigar up, and he got on and played for me there. But he made me play the tiebreaker, so that's why I lost.
Well, speaking of Sagar, Samay, you were down going to the 3 minute. You played, I think, 2 incredible games to start the 3 minute portion. Was there a pep talk from Sagar, or did you give a pep talk to yourself? Did you make any conscious adjustments between the 5 and 3 minute portions?
Yeah, after the 5 minutes, I realized that Alex is really well prepared in my opening, the Okeli variation of the Sicilian.
Yeah.
And I kept, losing that position in 5 minutes. Then Sagar, after the break, told me, look, just take that knight, give him the double pawn.
That's cheating. He had coaching in between. That's worth a point at least. At least a
And
point.
I was like, okay. And after that, then I never gave that. I never allowed his queen inside.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I mean, I was just thrown off by the 5 minute portion. I was like, oh my God, this guy is so good. Because Alex and we long ago had decided to reach 2000 together. So I knew that Alex is too strong. But I did not know that you'd be so strong in 5 minutes, man. And I'm so glad that there were only less 5 minute matches, not like more.
I
Otherwise
wish
it would
there
have
was
completely
more.
I wish
wish
it was more
there was
3 and 1+0.
Oh, Brutal.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes. You know, it's. I feel like there's the perfect balance of the amount of time for each segment to make it fair.
Yeah.
Alex, you had to deal with what Sagar was calling was it suck chess or something? Queen h5, a lot of bishop c4, a lot of scholars made attempts. You parried those though nicely.
Yeah, I mean, there was only the one time that I kind of dropped a little bit on it, but that was in Bullet. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's been Samay's game from the get-go. You know, the first time I watched this guy play, all he tries to do is get the cheap wins. And then, you know, if he can't, then he goes into a game. But he loves his cheap wins. The shorter the time control, the cheaper he tries to get it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, there was some bishop. There was a bomb clap. No, what do you call F3 King F2? Is there a name for that, Aman?
Bears.
Samay, you essayed that once, but it didn't really go too well. Though
didn't
you got
go
the
too
center
well.
closed.
I just wanted to make Alex smile once. I was like, he'll definitely smile when he'll see one F3 King F2. To
Yeah.
remind him that we're also having fun here.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that didn't go well. I wish it had. Even last time it didn't go well. Remember Alex in that Bullet Invitational that we had played?
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah. One day I'll defeat you in one F3 man.
It's a constant surprise to chess players that F3 King F2 doesn't go well.
Who would have thought?
Well, you'll have to repeat it next match. All right. Well, we won't keep you guys any longer. Samay, Alex, thank you so much for a delightful match, and congratulations to you, Samay. Well played, Alex.
GG.
That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye bye, Daniel and Aman.
Bye. Congrats.
Bye. Take care.
Congrats again to Samay for